5 years, 8,000 video files, a $500,000 reward, and a mystery that haunted investigators for years. But on December 4th, 2025, the shadow stepped out of hiding. The man suspected of planting pipe bombs on the eve of the January 6th Capitol riot had finally been arrested. On the night of January 5th, 2021, just hours before one of the most explosive days in U.S. political history, 2 crude pipe bombs were placed near the headquarters of the Democratic and Republican National Committees in Washington, D.C. Authorities discovered the devices the next day. Though they were safely defused, no one was hurt. The bombs could have been lethal if detonated. For years, the identity of the person who placed those bombs remained unknown, despite a massive investigation and public appeals for information. Investigators reviewed thousands of tips, analyzed tens of thousands of video files, searched digital records, all to no avail. The person captured on the security footage wore a hoodie, mask, gloves, and glasses, disguising identity. He carried a bag and wore distinctive sneakers. For nearly 5 years, the footage haunted the case. The bomber was seen on camera, but his face, name, and motive remained elusive. Then, on December 4th, 2025, authorities announced an arrest. The suspect, Brian Cole Jr., a 30-year-old man living in suburban Woodbridge, Virginia. Cole graduated from a local high school in 2013 and, according to public records, lived on a quiet cul-de-sac in Woodbridge. Neighbors described him as reclusive, antisocial, often seen walking a small dog, wearing shorts and red Crocs, even in cold weather. As of now, officials say Cole has been charged with using an explosive device, though further charges and motives remain under investigation. The arrest marks the first time federal investigators have settled on a suspect in a case that has vexed them for nearly 5 years. Authorities say the arrest was the result of meticulous, persistent investigative work, not a new tip or witness. Although the bombs never detonated, the bomb's placement has fueled speculation that the goal may have been to distract law enforcement on the eve of the Capitol riot, or worse. With the suspect now in custody, the world may finally begin to get answers about one of the most mysterious and dangerous plots linked to January 6th. Who really was Brian Cole Jr.? What motivated him to plant those bombs, and why then? Does the timing point to coordination with the Capitol attack on January 6th, or was it a separate extremist act? Was there any political ideology behind it, or was it the act of a lone, radicalized individual? As of December 2025, investigators have not confirmed any political affiliation. Some reports suggest possible anarchist leanings, but there is no verified link to the broader political movements of that period. And until charges are fully unsealed and motive revealed, many questions remain. With Brian Cole Jr. now in custody, the long-running mystery of the DC pipe bombs may finally head toward closure. But truth, as always, depends on evidence and time. In the coming weeks and months, federal prosecutors are expected to unseal formal charges, release forensic evidence, and perhaps shed light on motive. For a nation still coming to terms with January 6th and the many unanswered questions around it, this arrest may prove to be a turning point.